So, as you guys know, me, I'm an outdoorsman. I love fishing. Sorry I have this pink mic. It's my sister's. But I haven't done a what's in my tackle box ever. So I think I'm gonna do a what's in my tackle box 2026. First, I'm gonna start out with soft plastics in this tackle box right here. Okay, well, and cranks. First of all, or like Whopper Ploppers. First of all, we're starting off with a very, very nice Whopper Plopper. Nah, it's not that nice, but I've got some nice bass on it. Next, I actually did catch like a 4-pound bass on this. I don't know how. I was throwing it over at Lake Wapapello in Missouri, and I caught a nice 4-pound, which I live in Missouri. And I got this nice crankbait, which I've caught a couple bass on. I've caught my highest bass I probably caught on that was a 2.5 pounder. Alright, this glide bait from Academy was like $18, and my cousin, me and him were out fishing, and I was throwing it, and we caught like a monster, and it tore the whole tail to pieces. I fixed the tail basically. Okay, and then I have right here a topwater frog, which I think I got this from Bass Pro. I think. Then of course, I guess swim baits too. I don't know what's in this tackle box basically. Two nice swim baits. Sorry y'all if my phone dies. A crawl. That's kind of like backwards. I don't know how that happened. Rooster tail. I have about 10 of these crappie jigs. I'm not pulling them all out because they're a pain in the butt to put back in. Then I have some, I'm about to show y'all. Let me put this stuff up. Come and get me. I have 3 more swim baits. This color. And I got this like green one. This one's kind of melted, but it was a bluish green one. And that's what's in this tackle box. Now we move on to my bobbers and soft plastics. I just put this one together because I had just tackle thrown everywhere. First of all, we got this white crawl. It's not even basically a crawl, it's to mimic a crawl. Then we got these two things that trail behind a jig head. If you know what those are, comment. Because you know, pal, I don't think I could name them. I mean, I guarantee I could. I just don't know what they're called. I actually have one more of these. It's just hanging up right now, or hanging up. It's over on my dresser. I'll go get it. And it is actually on the jig head right now. I'm gonna throw this in here. No, I won't. We'll go put it back where it was. Sorry, y'all, if y'all hear all those fans. I've like 2 or 3 fans. Okay, on to paddle tails. 3 nice paddle tails. The colors were just like a bluish, purple, and green flake that were blue, but now they're like dark blue and stuff because they got melted. Got black and blue lizards. Okay, I got one of my stick baits, my whole pack of stick baits actually, that matched these. They're all gone. This is my only one left. This is my only stick bait left. My others, I just cooked them all. But here is a nice blue, green, blue, like it's a black, blue, and green. So these, I got this crawl at Walmart and I cut it. And all you do is take a hook and just rig it through it. And it works pretty dang well. And then I got four of these for Ned rigs. They're little curly tail, half cut worms of stick baits. I've got hammered on them. Okay, that's what's in this tackle box. I should have one more right here. This is probably my favorite because it has a couple of my favorite baits in it. First, starting out strong, blue and black spinner. Put that back in. Next, if I can get that in. Next, we got the Yattabait. Monster bass on this the other day. I think it was a 4.5, 5 pounder with my cousin. No cap. That's what kids say these days. But I'm a kid. I have no room to stop. Nice little jig. That's what that one curly tail freak. My bad, guys. Crawl goes to. Now I actually have a rage tail crawl thrown on the back of this jig, and it just swims pretty good. I have yet to catch a fish. Okay, I'm not dragging anything else out. I'll drag this out. This is one of the jig heads for. I'll just show you the rest. I got these for wacky worms, wacky rigs, but all my pumpkin seeds got used, so now I only use black. Okay, that's. Oh shoot. I can show y'all one more thing. My big lucky weight. I caught my first fish on it. And I've used it for catfishing. That's all I use it for. Okay, here we go. So these are what those stick baits were in, but I used all of them. I just got these 2 giant freaking. I'm gonna take it out of the package to show you. They're giant, but they're rage crawls. They're that big. That's it in my hand. Starting from my fingertip down, look. That's giant. Comment down below if you've ever seen a giant freaking crawl like that. Can't miss out on the pliers. Nice Cabela's knife. That's my fishing tackle box knife. By the way, I went turkey hunting this weekend. Saw nothing. I can't go tomorrow. I at church. God bless Jesus Christ. God bless you. 2 of them rage tails, which are pretty dang nice. Pink flukes, donkey rig, curly tail longworms. Lures, Lunker City, Fins Fish. 4 inches. I have 2 things of them, different colors. This one's the silver and blue. This one's the green and blue. Oh, these are some nice crappie baits. I don't even know what they're supposed to replicate. But I've caught some fish on them. One of my favorites, Paddle Tails Crush City. Okay, some white flukes. And then to wrap it up, we got some nice crappie jig. And another nut. Crappie jigs. Crappie jig is what I said. I meant crappie jigs. And then another thing of crappie jigs. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, that is not all. Because here is my giant stringer. Give me one more second. Go grab my rods. One rod I do not have hooked up. Here's my line. And then I gotta go grab one other thing. Oh, you guys fell. My bad. More line. H2OX. It's just a cheap brand from Academy that I like. Okay, guys, trust me. This, it might be a push button, but I'm telling you, if you cannot tell, that looks fire. I'm running a Ned Rig jig head on a paddle tail. Just like that. I've caught so many freaking fish on that, not gonna lie. That's what I mainly use. Oh, my bad. I have another good. This is probably my best Whopper popper yet. It is a. I don't know what brand it is, but it's like a. It's a black, orange, red, silver on top. She's nice and all. Oh, sorry. Should have told you that. I'll tell you this rod. It's Abu Garcia Max Z, which it's not the cheapest rod, but it's not the most expensive rod that I own. Oh, so my baitcaster, I gave my rod to my cousin because I got him a baitcaster for Christmas. He broke the rod. He broke the rod. His friend broke the rod. So I gave him mine. And then I broke my reel. I broke my reel on my baitcaster before I gave it to him. So I have to go buy a new reel. But I need him to get a new rod before I give him or take that rod back, because he has been using this rod right here. He threw his baitcaster reel on it, and I took that rod back and gave him my baitcaster rod. Okay, here's my most expensive combo yet. I got a Falcon rod, 7 foot, 12 by 20 pound line that I can put on. It's not gotta be twist. 3/4 ounce, 1/4 mid heavy action, 7 mAh HOS HD. Ladies and gentlemen, kids, whoever's watching, this freaking rod is my most expensive rod that I own. Guess how much I paid for this? Comment down below how much I paid for this. And ladies and gentlemen, my oldest reel, my most expensive reel. I just switched the sides up on this because I want to start reeling from the right, but I like the left side. I'm gonna switch it back after this video probably. But my most expensive reel, a Lew's XSJ10. Infinity. Right here you got your switch. Huh. Here's where the pliers come in handy. What I do is I grab this. So I told you how I switched the sides. I'm just gonna switch them back. I have another tackle box, which I would take so much of those baits that I own. If I didn't have so many of those baggies, all my things would have been done for. If I didn't put them in those baggies before, because I knew it was a really hot summer. But my uncle also had my tackle box. Perfect. And what I will say, it's getting late. Here in a second, I'm gonna wrap this video up, put my phone on the charger, and my butt is going to sleep. And by the way, comment who you think's gonna win the Masters, and comment who you think, if you think Jordan Walker will end up with the most home runs ever on the Cardinals. Why did I say ever on the Cardinals? I meant MLB this year. I think I'm just spitting out words. And if you're a Missouri boy, you know what I mean. Jordan Walker's cooking right now. Which I know I have a couple of you that are subscribed that are from Missouri. Okay, here, I'm gonna say something I want y'all to know. I'm 12. I'm from Missouri. My nickname is Mac. My real name's Jackson. I will not produce a last name because I know that there are some pedophiles out there, whatever you call them, that do bad stuff to children. And I'm not saying that would be you, but I'm just saying that I don't want to leak my name so they can't find my addresses. Mine, I should say my parents. But, switch that reel back. And, so there were some races tonight at Benton Speedway. and I think there were 3 crashes. One guy flew like 20 feet up in the air. One guy flew in the air, I don't know how high, and then the other flew like 5 to 10. I want you to keep them in my heart. The one that went 20 feet high in the air, he's okay, but he has a severe concussion because he hit his head on the steering wheel. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. That's what's in my tackle box 2026. Alright, see ya.